In our library, on the left panel, the first item we can see here is the navigator. The navigator can be expanded or collapsed by clicking on the navigator heading. The navigator allows us to navigate an image which is too large for the preview area. For example, each time we click on a thumbnail, you'll notice it loads in the navigator. Since by default, we're not zoomed into the image, the entire image can be seen in the navigator. There's no scrolling required. Now let's magnify the image using some of Lightroom's built-in presets. Make sure you have at least one image selected. We'll start with Fit. Click on Fit in the navigator. The Fit option ensures that our preview fits entirely within the preview area with no scrolling required. The next option is Fill. This option will fill as much of the preview area as it can with the image contents. When using the Fill option, you may need to scroll to see the entire image. To do so, place your cursor over the image in the navigator, and right on the edges of this white outline, your mouse will turn into a hand icon. Now drag the frame up and down inside the navigator. You'll notice that the image moves around in the preview area accordingly. The next option is a one-to-one preview. This option will scale the image to its original size, or in other words, an aspect ratio of 1-to-1 or 100%. In this case, since our fill image and one-to-one image are both the same size, we don't see much of a change. Next, we can increase the aspect ratio to 3-to-1. Click on this menu and select 3-to-1. This means a magnification of 300%. At this size, clearly the image is too large to fit the preview area. For this reason, we would need to use the navigator to scroll to parts of the image we were interested in working with. In addition to these presets, we can also select from an expanded list of options by clicking this drop-down menu here. We can zoom out by choosing any fraction less than 1-to-1, or we can zoom in by using any fraction above 1-to-1. Another interesting feature in Lightroom is that you can toggle between your last views by pressing the spacebar on your keyboard. Since I went from fill to a magnification of 4-to-1, you can see that as I press the spacebar, it toggles between those views.